Buffalo has a new mayor, of course, and apparently a new attitude when it comes to transparency in the DJ Granville police misconduct case. Doing your sides, Charlie Speck joins us now in the studio with the latest. Charlie.
Well, for at least 10 months, internal affairs investigators looked into whether a Buffalo police lieutenant, who is DJ Granville's sister-in-law, helped to conceal the sheriff narco chief's role in a series of hit-and-run crashes. That discipline was announced Wednesday, the final day of former Mayor Chris Scanlon's tenure. The timing, though, does not sit well with new Mayor Sean Ryan. Lucia Esquilin was stripped of her rank as a Buffalo police lieutenant, demoted back to detective sergeant, and at least one other officer was disciplined for how they responded to Granville's crashes.
Yeah, I noticed the timing of that. Seemed to be just before I took office.
Scanlon has long been a supporter and advocate for police officers, many who live in his South Buffalo district. He was also a childhood friend of Granville. His administration did not release the names of the officers who were placed on administrative leave months ago, and this week did not detail which penalties they received.
I think it makes people think that they shouldn't trust government because throughout this process, it's been talking about transparency and accountability. And concluding the investigation just hours before I took office, I think it lends to the impression that there was no accountability and no transparency, and the conclusion of the investigation was timed to coincide with my taking office. And that's a mistake if you're trying to ensure the public that the law applies to everybody in the city of Buffalo, regardless of who you are.
Ryan was asked by Two on Your Side's Nate Benson whether he would commit to releasing the investigative report in the interest of transparency. The new mayor said he's already spoken with city attorneys to start that process. The sheriff's chief totaled a work truck and smashed into 7 other vehicles, but faced no charges until our investigation aired.
Why did it take so many months to conclude an investigation? Mind you, every one of the officers who are under investigation stayed home and got paid for month after month after month. And at the end of it, it didn't seem like the investigation really yielded much. It could have been done in a series of weeks. So we're going to take a very close look at that. If I had my druthers, that case would not have been settled until after I took office.
Now, these police records should be available for public inspection since New York repealed Civil Rights Law 50A 5 years ago. We plan to follow up with their Freedom of Information Law request for those files. Live on your side in Buffalo, Charlie Speck, Channel 2 News.